toxic family tradition did you break that cost you everything? In my family, loyalty came before truth. We called it keeping the family together. But really, it was just a prettier word for silencing pain. Every Thanksgiving, we'd sit at the long oak table, pretending we were whole. My father would carve the turkey, my mother would smile through gritted teeth, and no one dared speak about what happened after too many glasses of wine and raised voices behind closed doors. But this past Thanksgiving, I shattered everything. It started a few months earlier, when my 15-year-old cousin Lily called me crying. She was scared. Said her dad, my Uncle Ray, had slapped her across the face because she wore a crop top to school. Said it wasn't the first time. Said she couldn't take it anymore. And suddenly I was back there too, 15, crying in my room after my dad had done the same thing to me. Same excuses, same silence. Don't tell anyone, Lily begged. Grandma says it's just discipline, but I feel like I'm losing my mind. That phrase hit me like a freight train. Losing my mind. I'd said that once too. I told her to come stay with me for a few days. I didn't ask. I picked her up myself. When I brought it up to my mom, she told me, "You don't mess in other people's parenting. That's not how we do things in this family." That phrase, "That's not how we do things." It's how they excused everything. But I did things differently. I told Lily she didn't have to go back. I helped her file a school report. Then, when CPS got involved, the family exploded. "You're trying to get your uncle arrested? You kidnapped your own cousin? You've always thought you were better than us." The texts, the phone calls, the Facebook posts calling me a family destroyer. They came like a tidal wave. My mom cried every night. My dad said, "You were supposed to keep this inside the family." Even Lily started to doubt. "Maybe I overreacted," she whispered one night. "Maybe I should have just kept quiet." And for a second, I doubted too. But then I remembered the look in her eyes that first night, and the nights I cried myself to sleep wondering why no one had stood up for me. So I stood up. At Christmas dinner, I showed up uninvited. They were all there. My uncles, aunts, cousins, all quiet when I walked in, like they'd seen a ghost. I said, "You can call me disloyal, dramatic, but I won't protect abusers anymore just because they sit at this table. If that costs me this family, fine, but it won't cost me my integrity." My uncle lunged up from his seat, face red. My mother screamed for me to leave. My father called me a disgrace. I left, shaking, alone. Lily stayed with me. She finished school. She's in therapy now. She still flinches when she hears loud voices, but she's laughing again. No one in the family talks to me anymore. I wasn't invited to my cousin's wedding. My mom blocked me on Facebook. Even my little brother hasn't answered a text in months. But when Lily turned 16, she hugged me and said, "You were the first person who didn't pretend." And that's when I realized, breaking toxic traditions doesn't just cost you everything. It gives someone else a chance to have everything. I'll take that trade every time.